Johnny D here. Welcome back. I'd like to wish everybody a very happy new year. Today, we're going to go through the new setup that I put together over the holiday season when all the sales were in full swing. So I'd like to take you through that. And as you recall, in one of my last videos, we did a mean 1440p gaming machine, and that will be the PC driving this setup. So with that said, I don't know if you've been watching my videos, but we'll take a look at some of the old setup from 2023 and what the new setup's going to look like going into 2024. So with that said, let's take a look. My last setup I made out of a desk door. It was a 80-inch by 30-inch desk door that I picked up from Home Depot. I added some legs. It was a four monitor setup with a PC and a laptop on each side. I'll put it up on the screen here. As nice as it looked, I found that two of the screens I never used, so it was kind of a waste. So the screen on the right, that's portrait, and the TV, I never really used them while I was engaged in the workstation or gaming. It's gone through some changes over the year. I moved it around, put it against this wall over here. I added a white skin to it. I upgraded the PC. At one point, I had two PCs. I had a editing machine and a gaming machine on either side, and it's quite large, got quite big, and quite out of control. So what I wanted to do was maybe tone it down a little bit, and I guess you could say minimize this huge battle station. So with that said, let me take you through what I did, and here we go. All right, so first order of business, what we had to do is we had to take that huge table all apart, which we did. And then what we did is we gave the walls a nice coat of gray. And then, as you can see, we went out and we bought some stuff. So let's start with the base, which would be the desk. So for the desk, I went with a sit and stand desk. It's by MOUNTUP. It's an electric height adjustable standing desk. It's 55 inches by 28, and it's black. As you can see, it goes up and down, and it's going to make a real nice base for us. Cable management, that's always been one of my downfalls. Not very good at cable management. So what I did is I went out and I bought this mesh clip-on cable management system. It's called the Vivo mesh. As you can see, it's really simple. It's non-invasive, no stickers. You don't have to drill in anything. Totally reusable. When this is done, has made the cable management look pretty well. You can barely see a cable. You can barely see a cable under the table. As you know, for the computer, we're going to go with this 1440p mean gaming machine. So I won't go into too much detail because I did a full build video on that, and I'll link that down in the description. But this is basically an ATX Musatex case. It's got an i7 12700K. It's got a 7800 XT by Gigabyte. It's got a Gigabyte B760 Gaming X board. It's got 2 terabytes of space. It's got 32 gigs of memory, DDR5, and that's going to be my gaming and workstation machine all combined into one. Now, with a machine like this, we need something that's going to be able to handle all that FPS. So we went out and we got ourselves a INFIEVO gaming monitor, 27-inch, 1440p, 240 hertz. I got this up on Amazon, $235. It's an IPS panel. It does a great job. It was on sale. It was like $40 off. That's why I got it so cheap. So I figured I'd give it a try, and I haven't been disappointed. It's doing a real nice job. Now, for the second monitor on the side, I went with an MSI 24-inch monitor, 1080p, 170 hertz. That is, and where I'll link the model number down on the side there as we go. So moving on, you see that I have a third little small screen monitor. It's a 10-inch monitor that I've had laying around, so I decided to hook that up. I'll list the model number down in the description. So now I have my 3 monitor setup. I got my one on the left that I have in portrait that works really well for me. I have the main monitor that I can do my gaming and any of my editing on. I also have the little monitor that I could throw my widgets and stuff on as well. So it's much more organized, a lot smaller. Now, so for the mouse and keyboard, I went with something a little different here. If you see, this is actually by Game Diaz. I got this on Amazon as well. So this is called the Iron Orange Metal. I'll put that in the description as well. It's like an orange and yellow backlight. The mouse also has an orange and yellow backlight as well. I went wired this time because I was always having trouble with the wireless. Sometimes they connect, sometimes they wouldn't. I actually lost one of the USB things, so now I have a whole keyboard set that I can't use. So I figured I'd go with the wired instead and give that a shot. And it was a good deal, and so far so good. It's non-mechanical, so it's quiet. But if you like mechanical, you know, you can go a different route. Now, for the mouse pad, it's just a basic $13 mouse. I might have went a little small on it. It's a 28-inch length mouse. Maybe I should have gone 31. So the mouse is, I have to keep moving the keyboard off the pad to use the mouse, but I can switch that out in the future. Now for the speakers, I went with something different. These are LRNRUE computer desktop speakers. They're wired or Bluetooth, and they have RGB as well that you can turn on and off. You could do a solid color, or you can do a cycle color, or you can hook it up to Bluetooth as well. And one of the most interesting reason why I got them is you can plug your headset right into the speaker. I thought that was interesting and quite helpful at times. So really nice there. So for the headset, I went with this H9 gaming headset. It's a USB, it's a plug and play headset. Through PC, Mac, and PlayStation. As for the sound quality, as you can see, I'm talking on it now. It's pretty good. It's not bad for a $39 headset. And as far as it's fitting over my ears, I have big ears, so it's very, very comfortable. And I actually can wear this for up to 2 or 3 hours before my ears even start hurting. So that's a real good thing. And with that said, you know, as you can see, not bad. I didn't mention is so the webcam, which I'm on now, this is the OBSBOT Tiny. It's a 4K webcam. I brought that over from my old setup. It was quite expensive when I bought it. Also, I picked up a light bar. So when I'm doing some work, I can actually see what I'm doing. The light bar is the BlitzMax monitor light bar, $26.98 over on Prime. Nothing special. Touch controls, bright. You know, you can change the brightness. So, let's wrap this video up. So I think we achieved what we set out to do. We took a real massive gaming setup that was very large and bulky. We condensed it down into a little bit more minimalistic setup. We went from 4 monitors to 3 monitors. Basically, I call it 2.5 monitors. We went from an 80-inch desk to a 54-inch desk. That's on wheels that we can move around. So all things considered, I think it came out really nice. I'd like to hear what you guys think, if you like the color scheme and if this is something you guys would do. So with that said, you know, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you really like what I'm doing, give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really, really like what I'm doing, why not subscribe so you get notified when I create cool content? With that said, you all have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye now.